Well, this is the question that we're asking. Is the Aam Aadmi Party having trouble marrying the practicality with the populism measures, all the tall promises that they've made to people in Delhi? We're being joined this evening by Sudhanshu Mittal, a member of the BJP. We also have with us Praveen Singh, member of the Aam Aadmi Party, in our studios this evening. We're also being joined by Priyanka Chaturvedi, Congress spokesperson from Mumbai. I'm going to come to you first, Praveen Singh. You know, why raise expectations when you obviously know something like this is going to fail? Why would the Chief Minister organize a Janta Darbar and risk thousands of lives without proper planning?
Well, two parts. I will first say there's the idea and there's the implementation. I think somewhere in the implementation we fell short. We underestimated, actually, I would say, the grievance level of people in the city. Because when a Chief Minister is calling people to come for a grievance thing, you don't go to the Chief Minister if your tube light is not getting replaced on time. You don't go to the Chief Minister if instead of every day the garbage is probably being picked up on alternate days. You don't go to the Chief Minister if you had to go twice to the license office. So we had not expected that there is such a large discontent in the people of Delhi.
But considering the fact that the kind of response that you managed to get on that helpline that you would set up for reporting graft cases, the line almost collapsed in the first day because of the response that you get. It's understandable that if a Chief Minister decides to come on the streets and listen to grievances, this is exactly the kind of response we'd see.
Yeah, I think on that we'll have to learn, I admit, and I think Arvind has also gone public admitting that we definitely fell short in terms of arranging the whole thing. It's a logistical thing. We will sort it out. I think when you innovate, the processes would only improve iteratively in that sense. And I wouldn't want to say that we were correct in planning. There is clearly shortcoming on our side, but I think we can sort this out issue.
All right, so there's basically a little bit of mismanagement, but the idea was to interact with the people. Let's get in a word from BJP Sudhanshu Mittal, who's joining us this evening. Yes, Sudhanshu Mittal, go ahead.
Simi, the first thing, this is not the first time a Janta Darbar is being held. It has been held by so many chief ministers. Yes, it is the first time that it has been so chaotic. I remember what Vasundhara Raje had done. I remember what Atalji had done. I remember what Shivrajji had done. I mean, a whole lot of people in politics have done this as chief ministers or as prime minister. So there's nothing new about it. As I said, the only thing is there has been a chaos. So let's not eulogize the chaos. I saw a complaining tone in the representative of Aam Aadmi Party that people came for this and people came for that. Please understand, people want their grievances to be addressed. One more thing, see, this government has become a government of tokenism and symbolism. We shall not do this, we shall not do that, we shall do this and that, and you've been doing everything contrary to this. Let me show you a few photographs here. These are photographs of this particular gentleman who's accompanying Mr. Arvind Kejriwal everywhere. See this one, whether it is the first day of the assembly session where you are going with the Lieutenant Governor, everybody. This is a security personnel with him. All along you are saying, no security with us, no security, Arvind will not take any security. Here are the proofs. This gentleman is with him everywhere. There is security. But you want to create an environment of tokenism. I'm saying, look, let us look at the conduct of Rakhi. A boy hits a ball and she says, I have been attacked, but I will not take security. We had Mr. Arvind Kejriwal coming in a metro train, posing around as an Aam Aadmi, without disclosing that that metro train was not the train of the Aam Aadmi metro train. It was a khas metro train because it was a special metro train for him. See, it is time that you get down to governance. 370 pages document you said and said, here is the charge sheet against Sheila Dikshit and she should be arrested. We will put him in jail. Now Anti-Corruption Bureau is under them, under the Delhi government. Whereas Delhi police has nothing to do with Prevention of Corruption Act.
Right, but Sudhanshu Mittal, okay, but as far as probing corruption charges is concerned, I'll have to interrupt. Give them some time. It's barely been 10 days since they formed the government, and they said they're going to probe charges not just against the Congress but also against the BJP as far as the municipalities are concerned. Let's also get a word from Priyanka Chaturvedi, who's joining us from Mumbai. Priyanka, do you think that it's these politics of tokenism and gimmicks that's going to bring the Aam Aadmi Party down?
No, what I would like to mention here is there's no doubt on their intent to, help people out and, make good their manifesto. But after this, what we saw today, the scenes we saw today, what I seriously doubt is their governance. they have gone and promised the moon through their manifesto to the people. How serious is their intent on delivering, the entire manifesto, whatever they've promised to the people? You cannot run a government based on trials and errors. You cannot say, you cannot have a Janta Darbar and you run away from it and apologize to the people for something like this. So what you see is that you've raised the hopes of the people and now you're dashing those hopes. You've been, elected on the basis of the hope, the promises you've made. And what you see now is dashing of all those hopes. You seem to be in such a hurry that, you're not willing to actually sit down and think it through when you take decisions like these. So it's important that they actually, rather than getting into hurried decision making, they actually sit through and decide how they will deliver on these promises. So that is more important, I think.
Right, Praveen Singh, would you like to respond to that? There's enormous pressure on your party. Expectations are extremely high. Every step and every policy decision that you take is under deep scrutiny.
Yeah, certainly it is, and I think it ought to be. But I'm just pointing to the contradiction that we've been in power for 10 or 11 days. We've been asked, you're not delivering, your governance is not in place. And at the same time, we are being told, don't be in a hurry. Not to mention the fact this is coming from a party that was in power for 15 years and which talked of double-decker flyovers in their manifesto, not knowing that it's possibly public toilets and sewerage lines that people need. So I think we need to actually sift through this discourse. Definitely we're going to deliver on governance. We will, of course, learn some things. We are new in that sense and there's nothing hidden about it. Some of these things need to be sorted out, but we are clearly focused on governance, on long-term solutions. Yes, there are things which we can get off the ground quickly, and we are going ahead with those as well.
So you're saying that you're eyeing long-term solutions. Sudhanshu Mittal, as far as the Aam Aadmi Party's decision to slash the power tariff is concerned, you've had some interesting points to raise on that.
Simi, as I explained to you, the tariffs were an outcome of the manipulation by the power companies is what we believe and what they had stated. We had expected that the tariff would be slashed by preventing those manipulations. What you have done, you have taken our money, which is the taxpayer money, and given it to the electricity companies and saying, our subsidy we are doing so that the people are not paying. Look, this kind of hoodwinking cannot happen. As I said, I want Praveen ji to be on record to tell me whether Mr. Kejriwal is taking security or not. Let's not hoodwink, let's not camouflage, let's not befool. Let's be specific, because...
All right. The BJP wants to know whether or not the person who's been accompanying Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal is a security person, considering the fact that the Chief Minister has said that he doesn't want VIP security.
Oh, there are a couple of things. He also wants to know on the electricity, that I can answer as well. I do not know about this person. From our side, I'm pretty clear we don't have a security person, so I would not be able to answer. But we are very clear, we don't need security in that sense. Arvind is fairly secure.
Get the Chief Minister to say this.
Yeah, I think he should. I think he should answer that question. You're right in asking him that.
Every photograph has this person, and this person is a security personnel. I mean, he is sitting in the office of the Chief Minister, he's accompanying the Chief Minister when he's going in a parade with the Lieutenant Governor.
All right, but Sudhanshu Mittal, it's okay. Even if the Chief Minister is carrying a private security guard, it's all right. He's not putting pressure on the Delhi police to provide him VIP security.
No tokenism. No tokenism. As I said, let there not be tokenism. Let there be a straight governance. Let him say, this is necessary, so we are taking it. Don't say everybody who takes security is a man of the VIP culture. No, that's not the right way. You know, what they have done is, all things which they are doing themselves were earlier denounced as part of the VIP culture. I mean, you take a car and you say, no, car was a VIP culture. We had said,
the BJP has been in power in the MCD for the last 7 years. I wish you were showing governance there rather than talking about these non-issues on public television. You've got 7 years, we've got probably 7 or 8 days. So don't you see the baselessness of your talk and charges?
What is the baseless in it? We are holding you accountable to your promises only.
We will
whatever
deliver.
Claims you
there is
made,
a concept of time in delivering
and whatever the change, no. Or we are only holding you to your promises in your time schedules. 370-page letter against Sheila Dikshit, we will register a case. Now, the Anti-Corruption Bureau is under you. You will not register a case because you are dependent on the support of the Congress government.
I think you are misleading. So, like our promise clearly said the Lokpal would be passed, and as a consequence of that, graft charges against all possible people would be investigated. That is what our promise is. We are
You
standing
are saying
by
you
it.
will not do that.
All right, but
You are saying you will not register a case
Praveen
against
Singh,
Dixit.
the Aam Aadmi Party government had said that they will be passing the Jan Lokpal bill within 15 days of forming the government. That's a deadline that's staring you in the face.
Right. We are looking at it. As Arvind has also said, by end of January, that should be out. So the original promise was anticipating that the government would have been formed on the 8th or 9th. So in that sense, we are pretty much on that promise.
All right, and Priyanka Chaturvedi, I want to come to you. You know, the BJP will keep accusing the Aam Aadmi Party of not fulfilling its promises. The Congress cannot really distance itself from the Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi, considering that your allies here.
No, what I'd like to mention to Sudhanshuji, whatever he's been speaking, it's his line of politics or whatever issues he's come up with. What I'd like to mention here is that this was the single largest party. Sudhanshuji is speaking on behalf of a single largest party which refused to form the government in Delhi. What we did was, considering that Aam Aadmi Party had made some promises to the people of Delhi, and to make good their promises, we supported them. We did not want Delhi to get into another election, which wasn't needed. So this was our support, and till the time they continued delivering on their promises to the people, our support would be there with them. But what they need to realize is the hurry that they're showing. It's very clearly it's for the upcoming elections and, you know, making a mark nationally. So they need to really think through their processes. And Praveen ji said that, you know, we are in no hurry. I would like to remind him that you've got a mandate for 5 years. You have the support till you keep delivering to the people of Delhi. Till then you have a support. So you know, these half-hearted measures and these populist measures are not really needed. What you really need to do is think through whatever you're doing before you'll set out things in motion. What we saw today was extreme chaos.
All right, what we saw today was chaos, probably too much in a hurry. The Aam Aadmi Party also trying to make a mark nationally as it stares at the 2014 elections this year, barely a couple of months ago. Thanks so much, all of you, for speaking to Headlines today. Praveen Singh, Sudhanshu Mittal and Priyanka Chaturvedi.
I am
Sudhanshu Mittal, I'm sorry, we've completely run out of your...
We did not form the government.
All right. I know the
unethical
BJP has promised to play the part of a constructive opposition. Thanks all of you for joining us this evening. Tall promises and high expectations from the Aam Aadmi Party government. We'll continue tracking developments. A short break here.